Most people think massive success comes from massive actions. They think they need to quit their job overnight, overhaul their entire diet, or work 16 hours a day to finally make it. That's why they fail. Because real change, it doesn't look dramatic. It looks boring, invisible. It looks like 1%. The truth nobody tells you. The 1% rule says this. If you get just 1% better every single day, you'll be 37 times better in a year. Not twice, not 10 times. 37 times. FKE. It's not a motivational quote. It's math, compounding. And most people will never believe it because small changes don't feel powerful. They want fireworks, not a slow burn. But here's what the fireworks people don't realize. Fireworks are loud, bright, and gone in seconds. The slow burn, it's still there tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. If you understand this, you can transform anything, your body, your career, your mindset, your relationships, without burning out. 1. Why most people fail before they start. Picture this. It's January 1st. A friend of yours decides this is the year they get fit. They buy expensive gear, sign up for a fancy gym, go all in 2-hour workouts, cutting all carbs, no sugar, zero excuses. Week 1, they're pumped. Week 2, sore, tired, a little less motivated. By week 3, they've skipped just 1 day. By week 4, they're done. Why? Because they tried to change everything at once. The human brain hates sudden, extreme change. It feels unsafe. The 1% rule doesn't trigger that resistance. It's so small, your brain doesn't fight back. 1 extra push-up, 1 more page of a book, 1 more dollar saved. It feels harmless until it becomes unstoppable. 2. The invisible power of compounding. Here's what most people miss. Success isn't built in huge jumps. It's built in tiny, invisible steps that stack over time. Think about it. A single drop of water can't carve a canyon, but drip after drip, year after year, it shapes stone. Same with your habits. When you improve 1% every day for 365 days, you're not 365% better. You're 37x better. That's the magic of compounding. It's the same principle that grows money in an investment account, except here. The investment is you. And here's the kicker. The compounding effect feels slow at first, then suddenly explodes. Day 1, 30, you barely notice a difference. Day 31, 100, you're starting to feel it. Day 101, 300, other people start noticing. By day 365, you're unrecognizable. But most people never make it past day 30 because they confuse invisible with ineffective. 3. The 1% rule works both ways. Nobody likes to hear this part, but it's the truth. The 1% rule doesn't just work for good habits. It works for bad ones too. Skip 1 workout. Eat 1 bag of chips. Procrastinate on 1 task. No big deal, right? Once? Maybe not. Every day? You're 37x worse in a year. Bad habits compound faster than good ones because they feel easier. They feel harmless. Until one day you wake up and wonder, how did I get here? The answer, not 1 big mistake, 1,000 tiny ones. That's why smart people guard their 1% as like treasure. Every small choice is either making them or breaking them. 4. Why this feels so unfair. Here's the frustrating part. The people living by the 1% rule often look like they're not working that hard. They're not hustling until 3 a.m. They're not making grand announcements. They're just quietly showing up, day after day. And then one day, they're miles ahead. Everyone calls them lucky or naturally talented. They weren't. They were consistent. And consistency will always outpace intensity in the long run. 5. The hardest part? Leaving it works. Most people quit the 1% rule early. Not because it's painful, but because it's boring. You work out for 30 days, still not ripped. You read every night, still not a genius. You save money for a month, still not rich. It's easy to keep going when results show fast. It's hard when you're doing the work and nothing seems to be changing. But here's where the winners pull ahead. They trust the process. They know the curve of progress is flat until it shoots upward. And when it shoots upward, it's too late for everyone else to catch up. 6. How to actually live the 1% rule. The beauty of this rule? You can start today with almost no effort. Here's the framework. 1. Pick 1 area of life. Not 5, not 10, 1. Fitness, money, learning, relationships, whatever matters most to you right now. 2. Find the smallest habit you can do daily. If it feels too easy, you're on the right track. Example, 1 push-up, 1 page, 1 glass of water. 3. Track it. Use a notebook, app, or calendar. Seeing your streak grow will keep you motivated. 4. Never skip twice. Life happens. You'll miss a day. That's fine. Just don't miss 2 in a row. That's how habits die. 5. Trust the math. Even if you don't feel different, you're building something that will be impossible to ignore. 7. Why most people won't do it. The 1% rule is too simple for most people. They want something flashy, something that makes them feel like they're doing a Hollywood montage of hard work. They can't stand the idea that real transformation happens quietly while nobody's watching. But here's the truth. If you're chasing applause, you'll burn out. If you're chasing results, you'll keep going even when no one cares. 8. The real flex. You know what's rare? Not talent, not genius. Patience. Anyone can go hard for a week. Almost nobody can go steady for a year. The loud ones burn out. The impulsive ones quit. The disciplined ones, they win, quietly. And when they finally step into the spotlight, they don't need to brag. Their results speak for themselves. Nay, 9. Your 1% starts now. And here's your challenge. Right after you finish this video, choose one habit. Make it so small you can't fail. Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Protect it like it's worth millions because it is. The math doesn't care if you believe it. The 1% rule will work for you or against you. It's your choice which side you're on. Final thoughts. You don't need to change your life overnight. You just need to start moving it 1% at a time. Because 1% isn't small. It's unstoppable. It's the choice between getting better or worse every single day. Most people will waste that choice. But you're about to change your entire future starting with the tiniest step.